Hey, what's up guys? I'm here with another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. I'm battling Santi. Throw out my Nuisance. He's going to throw out his Machamp. I'm going to Stun Spore his Machamp. But unfortunately he's going to get the Dynamic Punch off, and Machamp just has 100% accuracy on all of his moves, so I'm just going to become confused, and this is a very bad situation for me. I'm going to go for the Leech Seed, but just get hurt by confusion anyway, and bam, here comes the Ice Punch, and there goes my Nuisance. So I'm like, shit, I've never had my Nuisance taken out that early. So I'm going to throw out my Latios. It's going to force him to switch out and go out into his Cresselia. I go for the trick, predicting he's going to do that. So I'm very happy that I just crippled the wall on his team, because now he can't really do anything with his Cresselia. But he's going to Thunder Wave me, but now I'm like, okay, he's locked into Thunder Wave, no big deal. But he's going to take his Cresselia out and go into Ninetales. And he's going to put the Drought out. And this is a Sunny Day versus Sunny Day team, so I'm like, whoa, God, we both want Sunny Day up, so now it's going to be up the entire game, so that's great. And he's going to go back to his Cresselia. I'm going to set up the Swords Dance. And I'm going to be like, fuck yeah. So I'm going to go for the Stone Edge, and it doesn't quite kill him, so I'm like, shit, now he's going to get the Thunder Wave. And now my Hardon is crippled, and I'm just like, fuck, that really sucks. And I thought he might switch out, so I go for the close combat. I don't know why I did that, because now his defense is low, is like really low. That probably wasn't a good decision, but anyway, he goes out to his Garchomp. And I'm going to take out my Hardon and throw in my Sunhork, because he has an Air Balloon, and I thought he might go for the Earthquake. But he goes for the Outrage, and since my Ninetales or Sunhork's defensive, he barely lives, but then at this point he's useless. So I just let her die. Then I'm gonna throw out my Big Daddy, and I'm gonna put it to sleep, because it's the only Pokemon that's faster than the Garchomp on my team. So I gotta cripple this Garchomp, or I'm gonna have problems. So he's gonna switch out and go to his Machamp. I'm gonna set up the Growth, because I knew he was gonna switch out. So my special attack goes up, so I can just go ahead and Sludge Bomb this Garchomp and completely take it out. So that was a really good move on my part. Really happy about that. He's going to throw out his Lilligant, and this thing's faster than me. So I'm like, shit. So I switch out and go to my Latino, and he's going to Hidden Power Fire me. So I'm like, okay. Good. So he's going to withdraw it and go out to his Ninetales, and I get Parahacks, and I'm like, shit. So he's going to set up a Substitute, and I'm just going to Surf. And I just realized recently, why do I have Surf on my Latios when I'm on a Sun team? Like, the Surf's power's cut in half. So I'm going to have to change that later. But anyway, we're basically, he's going to keep substituting for a while. And luckily, I don't get Parahacks at all when he keeps putting up these substitutes. So that's really good. But a Psyshock again. And right now, he is going to actually, wait for it, Pain Split me. And I'm like, god damn it. But whatever. I'm just going to Psyshock him again, and that's going to kind of make that Pain Split kind of irrelevant. And then he's going to Fire Blast me. But I'm Latios, so I can just use another Psyshock, and I can finally take out his Ninetales. Even though the whole purpose of having a Ninetales is to just keep the sun up, whatever. Now he's going to throw his Lilligant, and he's going to put up a Quiver Dance. And I'm like, I'm Latios, I'm Dragon and Psychic. Like, what can this thing really do to me, even if it is faster than me? Because I have Stab Dragon Pulse, and I'm not locked by a choice item anymore. So I'm just going to keep Dragon Pulsing, and he gets scared right here and switches out, and goes to his Charizard. And so when he switches out, I can hit it with a Psyshock, and that's going to hurt his Charizard quite a bit, and Solar Power is going to take out more of its life. But unfortunately, my Latios takes a Solar Beam, and it's with Solar Power, that doesn't really go well for it, so bye-bye. But I'm just going to throw out my Venusaur, because I know it can outspeed the Charizard with the Sludge Bomb, and bam, there goes the Charizard. So I'm like, okay, I'm doing pretty good. He throws out his Lilligant, and I'm like, okay, maybe I can possibly survive this Hidden Power. So I just keep him in, but there goes my Big Daddy. I'm like, shit. So I throw out my Lily, and I go for the Extreme Speed, because the only option I really have. I should have predicted that he was going to go out into his Garchomp, but even then, I could have close combated his Garchomp with my Lily, but it was just, he was sleeping anyway, so whatever. Then I throw out my Hardon, and Garchomp's fast asleep, And now he's fast asleep again, and I get paralyzed. So I'm like, God damn it! Like I cannot get paralyzed again, or I'm screwed. So good thing I don't get paralyzed, and I just go for the close combat, and there goes his Garchomp. And that was a really good decision. Now right here, he really could have won the game because I switch out to my Lily, and he predicts that I switch out, so he basically sleep powders me. Now if I did the other thing and he used Giga Drain, he would have killed my Hard-On and gotten a lot of his HP back. So I kind of felt like I had to switch out, so that's why I did. But if I didn't, I would have won the game. So he's gonna Giga Drain my Lily. He's gonna get some HP back. Now I think she predicts the switch out and goes to the hidden power. That doesn't work out because my Lily barely survives. I'm gonna wake up and extreme speed it, and that's gonna be the game. Good game, Santi.